I would be happy to answer. Okay, let's wait for a few minutes. Okay, so today I'm going to share an innovative approach of healing. Some of you know that I have been doing sound and magnetic healings. तो मैं आज एक अप्रोच शेयर करूंगा जो आपको ईयर एक्यूप्रेशर के साथ में साउंड हीलिंग आप कैसे यूज कर सकते हो, ये आपको एनलाइट करेगा और काफी हेल्प करेगा आपकी हीलिंग प्रैक्टिस में या आपकी खुद की हीलिंग के लिए. सो वी विल वेट फॉर फ्यू मिनट्स. विल कवर अप द बेसिक्स जो हम कल यिन यांग से स्टार्ट किए थे. And in last 15 minutes, I'll be talking about the ear acupressure, how it can be combined with sound healing. और ये बहुत इनोवेटिव और बहुत यूजफुल अप्रोच है. यहाँ पे कुछ लोग हैं जिन्होंने ये ट्राई भी किया है, तो मैं चाहूंगा अगर वो उसके बारे में बाद में बात करें whenever we cover up the portion. अभी तक हमने क्या क्या देखा, एक बार छोटा सा रिवीजन करते हैं. फर्स्ट लेक्चर में हमने देखा था कि how 5 elements are connected to ear acupressure. यहाँ पे जुड़ने वाले बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं जो 5 elements के बारे में जानते हैं, right? Most of you know the 5 elements and its connection. Okay, अभी मैं I'll mute everyone so that we can focus on the lecture. In last 15 minutes, I'll unmute if you have any questions. हम बातें करेंगे थोड़ा लेक्चर कवर होने के बाद. So last two lectures, we saw the 5 elements and its connection with the ear acupressure and ear acupressure points. एक बार फटाक से रिवाइज करते हैं. Body is made up of 5 elements. The universe is made up of 5 elements. 5 elements has its own organs. 5 elements has its own emotional attribute, right? जैसे कि wood है तो anger is the one of the attribute, but second attribute is wood element has innovation, wood element has growth, right? So हमने ये एक एक स्लाइड में देखा था और we compared 5 elements with ear acupressure. How? Let's see. ये चार्ट आज हम ठीक से पढ़ेंगे. Okay. So wood element first. So wood element, इसके क्वालिटीज देखिएगा. It shows growth. flexibility in movement because of the wood, and making decisions or taking initiative. Very important positive aspect. जो हम भूल जाते हैं, anger is a negative aspect. So whenever you feel angry, feel stuck, not able to take initiative, wood element has been hampered on the emotional level. When there is no growth, proper growth, wood element is hampered, right? So क्या देखा हमने? We can take 2 points, nervous subcortex and sympathetic nerve. These are the basic 2 points. One is to reduce the emotional part, and second is to release the feeling of stuck. कहीं अटक गए, ग्रोथ नहीं हो रहा है, मूवमेंट नहीं हो रहा है, ऐसा जो है इसमें ये सिंपैथेटिक नर्व नाम का पॉइंट काम करता है. मैं दिखाना चाहूंगा एक बार कहाँ पे आएंगे. ओके, हमने देखा था सिंपैथेटिक नर्व का पॉइंट यहाँ पे आएगा एंड सबकॉर्टेक्स पॉइंट इनसाइड आएगा, अंदर के साइड में, यहाँ पे इनसाइड में आएगा. These 2 points help for movement, stability, 2 things. ठीक है, मैं थोड़ा फास्ट जाऊंगा so that we cover. After wood we saw what? Okay, how many of you find this approach useful and innovative? आपके पास hand raise का option है, please raise your hands if you find this is good and useful, practically useful. Please raise your hands. I would like to know. Okay. All right. Fine. तो अगला है फायर एलिमेंट. इसमें हमने क्या देखा? फायर एलिमेंट शोज द जॉय, क्लैरिटी, कम्युनिकेशन, राइट? जॉय एंड एक्साइटमेंट इसके प्रॉपर्टीज है. एंड व्हेनेवर यू फील अपोजिट ऑफ इट, रेस्टलेस, not excited means not enthusiastic, and fire itself has a property of heat. So excess heat या फिर excess cold, ये जब imbalance होता है तब आपको fire element का imbalance दिखता है. So what we can do is, in fire element, what can be done? हमने देखा शेनमैन, ब्रेन पॉइंट, ईयर अपेक्स, 3 पॉइंट्स ऐसे हैं जो जनरल ये कैरेक्टरिस्टिक को रिवर्स करेंगे, राइट? शेनमैन, ब्रेन पॉइंट यहाँ पे अंदर आएगा एंड ईयर अपेक्स. हाँ, सो हमने एक एक्सिस भी लिखा था, फ्रॉम ईयर अपेक्स शेनमैन पॉइंट 0 and then we go in the brain area. So 4 points: ear apex, Shenman, point 0 and brain. These 4 points help to control the basic emotions. Joy एक बहुत बड़ा और important emotion है, right? So we can control these emotions with the help of these points. Shenman is a major point for it. Second is the points for anxiety and stress. वो यहाँ पे आएंगे, लोब पे आएगा anxiety and stress. So these points are very helpful. Even the simple acupressure works, right? Now let's see the next. Earth. Earth major quality क्या है? Stability, support and nourishment. Sympathy is the emotion. So you feel unstable, you feel not nourished in terms of physical as well as metaphysical aspects. क्या आपको लगता है कि मेरा मुझे जो करना है मैं नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, मुझे जो चाहिए नहीं मिल रहा है, जो नरिशमेंट चाहिए वो फिजिकली मेंटली नहीं मिल रहा है. दैट इज अर्थ इम्बैलेंस. What we saw is point zero, again sympathetic nerve and spinal column. Why spinal column? We get spinal column on the anti-helix. कहाँ पे मिलता है हमें? This is the area for human spine in the ear. यहाँ पे आप पूरे स्पाइनल प्रॉब्लम्स की ट्रीटमेंट करके बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स पा सकते हैं. So point zero spinal column and sympathetic. Apart from that, we of course have the points related to the organs of that element. मतलब अगर वुड है तो लिवर, गॉल ब्लैडर, ये आएगा ही आएगा, ये आज हम देखेंगे. लेकिन ये स्पेसिफिकली एलिमेंट के हिसाब से कुछ पॉइंट्स आपको जरूर काम आते हैं, ये हमने देखा था. राइट? अगर कोई सवाल हो गए, कोई आज नए जुड़े हैं, इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम टुडे, you can get the recordings in the group, and definitely you can ask the questions in the comment box. I would be happy to answer. Metal का हमने क्या देखा था? Metal denotes very strong structure. It denotes clarity and discipline. Emotion क्या है? Guilt and grief. Grief करना, किसी के इंसिडेंट के बारे में गिल्ट रखना कि ये मेरे वजह से हुआ, मैं कर नहीं पाया. दिस काइंड ऑफ गिल्ट डिस्टेबिलाइज द स्ट्रक्चर. आपका बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर जो है फिजिकल मेंटल, वो गिल्ट की वजह से डिस्टेबिलाइज हो सकता है. और ये मैंने एग्जांपल बहुत बार देखा है पेशेंट्स में. सो आउट ऑफ बैलेंस मेंटल क्या होता है? यू मे फील रिजिड. कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं वो मानते ही नहीं है. दे डोंट एक्सेप्ट देयर मिस्टेक्स, दे डोंट एक्सेप्ट चेंज, दे डोंट एक्सेप्ट न्यू थॉट्स. दे आर ओवरली क्रिटिकल, दे ऑलवेज क्रिटिसाइज, अनेबल टू लेट गो. दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द मेंटल इल बैलेंस, कि लेट गो करना, किसी भी चीज को थोड़ी देर के बाद में छोड़ देना. That helps yourself. किसी के बारे में एंगर आप लाइफ लॉन्ग रखोगे तो हर्ट कौन होगा? Tell me. If you are angry to a person for your whole life, who is getting hurt? Right. We ourselves get hurt when we have an anger towards others, when we have jealousy towards others. ठीक है? तो जो हमारे इंडियन फिलोसफी में कहा गया है कि एंगर को छोड़ दो, ग्रीफ को छोड़ दो, जेलेसी को छोड़ दो, वो दूसरों के लिए नहीं है, वो अपने लिए है. राइट? सो लेट गो इज अ गुड प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मेटल, एंड व्हेन इट इज नॉट इन बैलेंस, व्हाट पॉइंट्स कैन हेल्प? Shenman, anxiety points, subcortex. So if you closely observe, these points are either nervous system points or endocrine points or a combination, right? And last is water. Water is an element that is inclusive, that includes others together. That gives you courage. And in bad emotion, it is a emotion of fear, anxiety. Okay. With water, we get strength, courage. Without good water element, we feel fearful, exhausted, lacking willpower. Brain point is the point that helps you to think very well, straight. Shenman is a universal point for most of the emotional imbalances. Kidney is the point to bring the balance, right? So ये हमने देखा 5 elements के बारे में. This chart is important. We are going to study this chart. Then we saw yin yang of the body. Front is yin, back is yang. Yin yang is, it has 4 types of relations. First is opposite to each other. Yin क्या है? Cold है. Yang hot है. Yin wet है तो yang dry है. Yin goes downwards, yang goes upwards. तो ये opposite in nature है, लेकिन ये interdependent भी है. They rely on each other. Like if there is too hot, if a food is too hot, what we do is we have some sweet along with it to balance, right? So this is the balance of yin yang. They cannot exist without each other. Food में भी ऐसा ही है. We need all the ingredients in the right proportion. So they are opposite in nature, right? खट्टा मीठा, तीखा मीठा. So we need them in balance. Third is mutual consumption. Yin consumes yang, yang consumes yin. So everyone has a maturity level. So when the yin energies are matured, they tend to convert into yang. And when the yang energies are matured, they tend to convert into yin. So yin also called as structure and yang is also called as function. So if you imagine a motorbike, we need petrol to drive the bike, right? But we also need acceleration and spark. We have a petrol, but we don't have a spark. Motor will not work. We have a spark, we don't have a petrol. It will not work. And when we ride our bike, our yin energy, that is petrol, is consumed so that we go forward. So yin means petrol is consumed by the machine, that is yang, right? So we consume each other. Yin consumes yang, yang consumes yin. ठीक है ना? यहाँ तक किसी को सवाल? ओके, ये कल तक हमने देखा है. Inter-transformation of yin and yang, they takes place when the energy are mature. ये मैंने अभी बताया. So these properties, if you carefully study, we find them in patients, like rapidity and slowness. If you closely observe, some people talk very rapidly and some people talk very slowly. Means we have to listen to them to understand कि कहना क्या चाह रहे हैं, right? But slow people many times talk very thoughtfully and to the point. Rapid talking people talk a lot and takeaways very little. है ना? मेरे दिमाग में आया, if you see political leaders, some leaders talk very fast. They talk very loud. Some political leaders, they talk very slow, steady, to the point. Right? So you can relate to that. Excitation, inhibition. So some energies are very, I would say, explosive. So they explode and there is an excitation. Some energies tend to close. Right? जैसे कि sweating है. Too much sweating is too much excitation. No sweating at all is inhibition. So in that pathological way, we can check the symptoms, that which symptom belongs to what property of yin or what property of yang. And then you can easily prepare some formulations. Right? Hard and soft. Some areas of the body or tissue of the body needs to be hard, like bones. Semi-hard tendons. If bone becomes soft, what will happen? It will break. It will bend. Some tissues needs to be soft. Internal body organs. Some sexual organs. Right? Dry and wet. Skin needs to be dry. If skin is wet, it catches infection. inner area of the mouth, inner area of the gut needs to be wet. If it is not wet at all or less watery, dryness increases. Eyelid inside of the eye, it needs to be wet. If not, we say there is increase in dryness, that means increase in yang in the eye. है ना? So excess yin क्या हो सकता है, excess yang क्या हो सकता है? Let's see that. Excess yin means excess cold or excess damp. To reduce the dampness, what we use is helix points, endocrine points, and sympathetic point. In the ear, we have sympathetic point, endocrine area. So if you see, this is a good look. You can see it better. This is better. So here, this is the endocrine area. This is the sympathetic point. And there are 5 helix points. So helix points are like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Helix 1 to helix 6. They are a very important point. And many times we use bleeding here, we bleed that area, or we use seeds or magnets. Seeds या फिर magnets. And they help to reduce infection, inflammation, dampness. 3 things: infection, inflammation, dampness. Okay, take a close look. Take a screenshot if you want. Okay. So these points will help to reduce excess yin symptoms when the symptom is wetness, dampness, and infection, inflammation. Clear? Any doubts? इसमें कोई doubt? Clear है तो hand raise करिए please. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay. So helix के points, endocrine points, and this sympathetic point. It will help to reduce excess dampness. When the yin energies are deficient, we see dryness and heat symptoms. Okay, so this is very common when a woman enters to menopause. This is very common. Today only I had a consultation of a woman who had a breast cancer, and she just entering into menopause. So she had breast cancer, so chemo and menopause. So in both things, when you take a chemotherapy, they are very harsh drugs. In both things, the yin depletes. So yin depletes means what? क्या क्या हो सकता है? In both things, yin depletes. That means what? Coldness कम होगा. It will deplete. वेटनेस कम होगा, सॉफ्टनेस कम होगा, ऑफ द एनर्जीज कम होगा. So what are the symptoms? She had feeling hot. She feels hot always. The feeling of heat increase in her. She feels restless sometimes, annoyed, angry. Then her skin felt like burning and dry. So dryness increased. She used to get up 3 times every night. So restlessness increased. Right? Then storage of energy decreased. That's why she feels tired. So if she is a high ranking officer in some pharma company, so when she does some meeting, she has to lie down. So I took an example so that you understand how we can correlate one symptom or one case with basics of yin-yang. So simple hai, just find out your yin-yang property books. You will get many yin-yang properties. There are hundreds of properties that can be converted into either yin or yang. सो आप इसमें क्लासिफाई कर सकते हो कि यिन टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम है या यांग टाइप का प्रॉब्लम है या फिर मिक्स है. समटाइम्स इट इज मिक्स बिकॉज थर्ड पार्टीज energies are stuck. We call it as stagnation. We'll talk about it tomorrow. So this is the case where it was a clear problem of reduction of yin. So we call it as yin deficiency and excess of yang. We call it as yang excess. So what I did, I gave her sound therapy. I will talk about it, and it helped her a lot. But in ear, what can be done? Subcortex, endocrine occiput, and anxiety. 4 points and Shenmen are to be given. Let me show you. When a person is having low energy, irritation, what is to be given? Okay, ये समझ में आ रहा है या it is not being related? Can you relate it to ear acupressure? How many of you feel that it is difficult to understand? Please raise your hand. It is completely okay. I'll be very happy if you are honest. Okay, let's take a break. Okay, how many of you feel कि बहुत difficult जा रहा है? Hand raise करिएगा please. It will be good. Let me know. No, not. Okay, good. I'm happy. Okay, ठीक है, ठीक है. It may happen. It's completely fine. Okay, what we can do is we can take one problem and just check, is it a hot problem or it is a cold problem? It is the problem with dryness or too much wetness. Try to find out with this kind of approach, and slowly you'll be able to figure out in which direction we have to go in terms of treatment. कि कहाँ ट्रीटमेंट करना है, हीट का ट्रीटमेंट करना है या कोल्ड का करना है, ड्राइनेस का करना है या वेटनेस का करना है, ये समझ में आ जाएगा. इट इज नॉट दैट डिफिकल्ट. ओके, थोड़ा सा थिंकिंग अप्रोच डेवलपमेंट की जरूरत होती है, एंड इन टाइम विद प्रैक्टिस एवरीवन डेवलप्स. ठीक है. So कोई सवाल है तो पूछिए प्लीज. You can unmute yourself and you can ask questions. नहीं तो फिर आगे जाएंगे. I like to take break. I like to conversate. I like to answer the questions in between and not able to unmute. though. Sorry. Okay, now you can unmute it.
Sir, you have shown your 4 things, that yin deficiency, yin excess. So number 3 point and 4 point, that yang activity. So improve the yang or its excess yang को reduce करने के लिए.
वो discuss करते हैं.
Okay.
Yes.
हेलो सर.
Yes.
हम इसमें ईयर जो एनाटॉमी है जो आप नाम्स बताते जाते हैं कि हेलिक्स और ये इफेक्ट्स, तो उनका प्रॉपरली हम लोकेट कैसे करेंगे पॉइंट को?
Next day after tomorrow, I'll be taking ear anatomy. I'll be sending the photos in the group also. Okay.
प्रॉपरली हम पॉइंट को लोकेट कर सकेंगे?
हाँ बिल्कुल, यही तो सीखना है. Next week the class will be having, it will be understanding the points, locating the points, and we मतलब जो हम सिखाते हैं, I expect you to draw the points in human ear and send the photographs in the group. Then I check it. Okay, so what you will need is the probe and seeds. तो जो भी आज नए जुड़े हैं, for the ear class, what you need is metal probe, acupressure probe, ear seeds. और हम इसको सीखेंगे how to check the points, how to plot the points, how to locate the points. ओके. और आपका होमवर्क ये रहेगा एवरी क्लास के बाद में कि जो पॉइंट्स हम सीखे हैं इसको 1 by 1 प्लॉट करें और उसके फोटो निकालें और ग्रुप में भेजें.
ओके.
राइट. एंड आई एम वेरी श्योर you will learn because hundreds of people have learned this. I'll be sending some videos also how to check the points, basics of anatomy. ये मैं videos भी भेजूंगा. Right?
सर ये यिन यांग हम डिसीज का एग्जांपल लेके समझ सकते हैं क्या? तो थोड़ा बेटर रहेगा. कौन सी डेफिशिएंसी है, यिन है या यांग है, किसी एक पर्टिकुलर डिसीज के टर्म में समझेंगे तो वो अच्छा रहेगा.
हाँ डेफिनेटली मैं ट्राई करता हूँ इसको समझाने में. ड्राई आइज किसी ने पूछा था. सो मेनी टाइम्स विल टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ ड्राई आइज. ओके, सो let's take the example of dry eyes.
Sir, just one clarification, sir.
Yes.
So you just mentioned about the breast cancer with menopause. उसमें जो हमने आपने जो बोले what the lady was feeling was more of yin deficiency, but like if she her restlessness has increased, so it means yang has gone up.
Right.
So she is not slow. She's not become slow, but her restlessness has gone up.
Yes.
So that is मतलब तो yang yin decrease में yang के symptoms भी हो सकते हैं.
See, it's like a तराजू देखा है आपने, right? So समझ लीजिए मेरा जो जिसमें रिंग पहना है वो हाथ है वो yin है, दूसरा yang है. So if we have less of the yin symptoms, automatically what increases? The yang. That means if see water versus heat. Let's take an example. Simple. Right side मेरा हाथ है वो yin है, left है वो yang है. Right is water and left is heat. So imagine the water depletes either in the body or in the universe. Automatically what increases?
Heat will increase.
Right.
Yes.
Similarly, dryness, left is dryness, right is wetness, which is required at the normal level. So imagine the wet quality in the body decreases. What increases? Dryness. So that can affect which areas? So dry eyes का example किसी ने पूछा लेते हैं. So imagine कि dryness बढ़ गया है, wetness कम हो गया by any reason. Because आई एम इन राजस्थान और समर है इसलिए वो ड्राइनेस बढ़ गया है, या द लेडी हु हैड केमोथेरेपी, उनके शरीर में केमोथेरेपी के ड्रग की वजह से
कीमो के वजह से।
वो ड्राइनेस बढ़ गया है, रीजन कोई भी हो, क्या क्या इफेक्ट हो सकता है? वन इज द एरियाज व्हिच आर स्लाइमी वेट, they can get affected. So dry eyes. So आपने जो पूछा था किसी ने, dry eyes, it can be because of excess yang symptom, heat बढ़ने की वजह से हो सकता है. Secondly, the skin becomes less moistury. That means dry. So have dry skin problems. Dry skin problem can be an physiologically normal thing. कि हाँ मेरा skin, I don't have any skin disorder, but my skin is not optimum. It doesn't glow.
It doesn't glow.
Okay. Till they have a very dry eczema, like it actually like a sandpaper. यहाँ तक ये dryness के levels बढ़ सकते हैं, right? So in that term, कोई भी आपके पास symptom या patient आता है, you can classify in these either एक कौन से type का है.
So, sir, अगर किसी को skin infection है and it discharges fluid, so that's a yin kind of.
या yin बढ़ गया है वहाँ पे ना.
Yin बढ़ गया.
Right.
Yes.
सर इवन आईज में अगर ईचिंग वगैरह हो रही है तो उसके लिए भी सेम हमको यही कॉन्सेप्ट लेना पड़ेगा?
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. See, ये वहाँ पे मिक्स पैटर्न भी रहेंगे. It is not as ये white और ये black. There will be mixed patterns, but this is the way to think. So जैसे आपने कहा itching है, तो itching है और dry है तो definitely yang is high. But there are some cases where there is itching as well as the skin is oozing. So that is a mixed symptom. That times we have to think about it with other symptoms. कि associated symptoms क्या है? But shall I tell you, the simple part is in auriculotherapy. Like I have a model here. For example, if someone has skin problem in face, okay, or say don't take face, say in hands. So you find out the points for hands, which is in the in between helix and anti-helix. There is area of hand, which I will take later. आप समझ लो यहाँ पे है, तो वहाँ पे आप simply pain points with the help of probe find out करते हैं, and if you put seeds, even not thinking yin and yang, still you get good results. There are few students and my colleagues in this class who has learned long time ago, and that time my concept of TCM applying to ear acupressure was not developed. Okay, so you can share that even if you don't know what is yin, what is yang, you can definitely help the person. But if you try to understand, you have a much bigger picture that you can solve. Okay.
सर हील पेन के लिए कहाँ पर देंगे ट्रीटमेंट?
Sorry?
हील पेन के लिए, और उसका क्या कॉन्सेप्ट होगा?
ये बहुत प्रिसाइज एरियाज है, मतलब आपको ना एंटी हेलिक्स के जो यहाँ पे ट्रायंगुलर फोसा है उसके ऊपर आपको लेग एरिया मिलता है, वहां पे हील का स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट है. एंड इफ यू आस्क इन द ग्रुप ना, मैं थोड़ी देर में किसी को कुछ कहना है तो रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा. यू गेट वेरी गुड रिजल्ट्स इन पेन पॉइंट्स इफ यू perfectly check the points and apply the active painful points for the particular area. So heel के लिए specific area है, knees के लिए specific area है, back spine के लिए specific area है, and if you apply the points, seeds or needles on that area, immediately patient feels कि हाँ उनको कुछ फर्क है, right?
Sir, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Sir, I'm Srikumar from Kerala, and one of my patients always feels that whenever she touches my body, my heart, she says that I feel very.
I don't understand. What she feels?
One of my patients, she's above 90.
Okay.
And whenever she touches my body, she says that I feel very hot, very hot, very hot. And she likes that. She likes hotness. It means whether she's above 90, and
Right. I'll tell you. Good point. Okay, with this example, we'll get back to our class, and whatever the questions we can discuss later after we finish the syllabus we have. So
Okay,
what you said is she feels whenever someone or you touch her, she feels your touch, right?
she feels very hot. That when she's soothing, she has a soothing touch. She likes the touch also because
So she likes
she
the
feels
warm hand touch, right?
yeah, warm hand. She feels that oh, I feel very soothing when you touch. I feel
Right.
warm.
Correct. So see, it is very simple to understand. So yin is first half of the life. The first half yin properties are dominant. Okay. And second half of the life, yang properties are dominant. So in first half, young people, they feel hot. They need coldness, right?
Yeah.
When a person becomes old, they lack the heat.
Yeah, okay, sir.
They crave for warmth. So
Yes,
if someone touches, someone does a light, gentle oil massage, they like it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, sir.
Because
Yeah.
what has increased in their body, dryness increased. So if you apply oil, they feel better. Then their yin has decreased, so reserve of the energy has decreased. So you apply oil, they increase the energy in terms of oil massage. So
Okay, sir.
once the yin is increased, they feel better.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Got a point.
Yes, sir. I got the point. That is, I have to apply oils and conduct massages.
Yes, that's why for every person who comes to my clinic who is above 50, I tell them that it is your time to do Abhyangam every day or at least every other day. So how long till your death? If you want to become healthy, if you want to be keep your youth, keep your young body, even if you age by number, you need to do Abhyangam. Oil massage yourself to your body. That is very important.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good talk. Good talk.
Sir,
Yes.
Rashmi here. I wanted to ask something. I'm new to auricular therapy. So, I mean, I've been doing acupressure, but so yin yang, I can understand. But I wanted to understand how easy or difficult it is to learn auricular therapy because the way you're explaining it sounds easier, but I really don't know this. The words are a little difficult to remember. So, I was actually contemplating what to do.
Shall I tell you let me tell you the truth. Okay, let me stop sharing this. I want to see, 1 minute. If you ask me the truth, okay, the truth is ear acupressure is very easy to learn if you learn by a pattern. And it is very difficult if you go abruptly without a strategy, without a thought, without a pattern. Because I have gone with both the ways. Firstly, I learned ear acupressure and I had no confidence at all to use it in my clinical practice because I learned everything together. There are approaches for ear acupressure. Generally, I teach is Chinese ear acupressure first. Then I teach the phases of auriculotherapy in the level 2. I say it is enough to learn, but those who want to go advanced, I teach the European style and then we go to ear diagnosis. Okay. So if you learn all the things together, which I did when I started, you get too much of knowledge and you don't know how to apply. Okay, so when I teach this part, Chinese acupressure, we go very methodically, point by point, strategically. So I'll give an example. Someone asked me that heel pain, how to use ear acupressure for heel pain. So this is a model here. There are few points. Understand? Suppose this is your heel area. So what we do is in heel pain or in any pain, we first check the point that corresponds to the body. So this point corresponds to the heel. So I'll check that point, front and back side, find out the pain point. That I call point strategy number 1. Locate the local corresponding point in the heel. If it is painful, use the seed or needle therapy. I prefer seed therapy. Secondly, check for the specific points that help to reduce the pain because it is a pain problem. So firstly, I applied the heel point. Then we apply the points to reduce the pain. There are 3-4 set of points. They help for the pain. Thirdly, we see most of the people learn acupressure. If not, I say just go to Google, find out the whole body meridian chart and see heel has which meridians. So find out the meridian points. So for example, in the heel, you will get kidney meridian, UB meridian. So you get 2 points for the kidney as well as UB in the ear. You check the points. There is a third approach. So systematically, I would say, decode the symptoms and the disorder and try to find out the correlating points. And generally they work. And then fourth is we check the spinal collections, spinal nerves approaching that area. And then we check the patterns, like if someone is having knee pain and some other symptoms, then this TCM theory comes in, that it is a heat problem or a cold problem or yin or yang. So like that, we decode the problem with starting with the local area. So teeth pain, and find out a teeth point in the ear. Mostly you get, means even if you don't join, it's completely fine. Anyone. So find out a local point and treat, you get 50% result there only.
No, no. Thank you for that explanation, sir. Because I was just going through whatever is coming in the group. So you had mentioned about sound harmony. So
I will talk about it after we complete
okay,
a bit of this 5 elemental.
sure,
I
sure,
want to
sure.
cover at least liver,
Okay.
gallbladder today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Now I'll get back to the syllabus and then you can ask the questions later. Is that fine?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So let's go back to. Okay, I take one slide and then we move to phylums. Okay, Yang. Someone asked me that we have to cover this. Yang means activity. So in general, if we want to increase the activity of the person feels lethargic, no other disorder, or some disorders that has lethargy, not acting, not moving. These 3 points will help. Brain point, adrenal point, exciting point. And when the person is too active, too much, जैसे बोलते हैं ना, कितना आप यहाँ वहाँ कर रहे हो, why you are so hyper all the time. These 3 points can help. Occiput, subcortex, endocrine. So excess yin, excess yang, deficient yin, deficient yang. We can classify this and use the points. Right? I already explained these opposite natures and their manifestations. So I will not go for it. I will be sharing these slides. So you'll be able to read them later also. Now, in ear, front area is the yin area. Back area is the yang area. Structural points. What are the structural points? Spine, sorry. Spine is a structure, yes. Spine is a structural point. Then we have hand correspondence. Then we have leg correspondence. So this is structure, right? Then we have what? Skull correspondence of the skull. So we have skull correspondence. So these are the structure points. So these points are front yin structure static points. They are treated well here. What we can treat at the back of the ear is yang points. So back is yang, back is function, back is motor. So back of the ear has all the points same as front of the ear. जो आगे है वही पीछे आपको मिलेगा. So आपको पीछे भी आपको ये स्पाइन का एरिया मिलेगा, पीछे भी आपको लेग का एरिया, हैंड का एरिया मिलेगा. Okay. So when there is a lack of movement or the function, back of the ear can be definitely tried. So this is all about yin and yang related to ear acupressure. Yesterday, due to power failure, I could not complete this, but I think this is explained well. Do you think it is good? Okay, I want to move to the lecture of organs and its auriculotherapy connection. Zainfu organs means in each element there are specific organs. Say for the wood we have 2 organs, liver, gallbladder. Fire we have 4 organs. I think most of you know about it. Earth has stomach, spleen. Metal has lung, large intestine, and water has kidney and urinary bladder. Right? What to understand is every element or now the organs have a connection with some kind of emotions. Okay? And if you find out on Google, there are much more emotions explained or assigned to each element. आप गूगल पे सर्च करोगे ना 5 एलिमेंट एंड इट्स इमोशन कनेक्शन, तो आपको बहुत सारे ऐसे इमोशन मिलेंगे जो हर एक स्पेसिफिक एलिमेंट को मैच करेंगे. तो आप ऐसे समझिएगा कि आप उस इमोशन का solution to help that particular emotion, you can use these organ points in the ear. ठीक है. Organ point work energetically according to time also. So today I will not explain the organ clock. This is the most important, I would say, figure that one has to remember. Okay. So wind, heat, these are the properties of the element. So they are the properties of the organs also. Liver and gallbladder, it has a property of wind. They have liver and gallbladder. They open into eyes. So whenever someone feels that there is an eye problem, prima facie what we think is liver gallbladder. Okay. Liver gallbladder help in normal functions of tendons. So whenever someone is having problems with movements, we say the wood element is too much rigid. ये इतना कड़क हो गया है कि वो bend नहीं कर पा रहा है. तो tendons are not able to bend themselves. So liver and gallbladder can help to smooth the chi or energy of the tendons. And anger or shouting is the emotion. So takeaway क्या है इसका? Takeaway is if you have problems with these, or if you have a sore taste in your mouth, what you can treat is liver and gallbladder. Simple. ठीक है, मतलब anyone has some minor problems in the eyes, let's take an example. एक छोटा एग्जांपल देते हैं तो मजा आएगा. So if someone has problems in the eyes, what you can do is, in the ear, you can check the liver gallbladder areas, plus you can use the eye point in the ear, which is available on the lobe. This 3D ear is visible? ये सबको दिख रहा है? Yes or no? दिख रहा है ना आपको पॉइंट? So, if someone has problem in the eyes, what you can do is, you find out first the eye area, जो यहाँ पे होगा. Find out the painful eye area. Then you can search for the liver area and the gallbladder area. So this makes a primary protocol for most of the eye problems, and you will definitely find the pain points. Then there are other I could say strategies coming, but they are the basic. So for that you need to find out the locations and you need to check the points for pain. If someone has problems with the tendons, right? So someone says, my knee hurts. So the knee area will be this. So what you will do is check the knee area, check again the liver and gallbladder, because liver controls tendons, right? So this is how we will be learning how to make the basic strategies. And I will come to sound harmony, that is a sound healing method. If someone is having knee pain or someone is having fatty liver, this is the liver area, we now incorporate ear acupressure or any other form of acupressure, acupuncture, with the sounds that associate with the organs like liver. We have sounds for healthy liver. We have sounds for gallbladder. We have sounds for tissues of the body like muscles, knee joints, ankle joints, like that. So we ask people to use the sound healing along with the acupressure, and this acupressure, जब हम seeds लगाते हैं ना कान पे, so we ask people to massage the ears on the seeds, so that seed पे acupressure हो जाए और उससे energy का activation हो जाए. So generally now I ask people to use sound healing while they are massaging the ears, and that helps a lot. So I'll be talking about sound therapy once I cover this liver gallbladder aspect today. Okay. So let's go back to the chart. Okay. So wood element is about what? Growth, flexibility. And who controls the growth? Who controls the flexibility? Liver, gallbladder. So whenever someone is having, a lady is having menstrual troubles and she has a lot of premenstrual syndrome, pain in the abdomen, irritability, what we say is anger. We say liver chi is stagnated. So what we do is we check the liver point if it is active, check the gallbladder point if it is active. We add up the points to smooth the chi. Okay, so chi points are 0.0, then sympathetic point, Sangio point. So there are few points that help to ensure the smooth flow of the chi. So we apply these points along with liver. because liver is the culprit here that mostly causes premenstrual problems. Okay. Similarly, take an example of heavy menstruation. Fire element increases the heat, heat increases the bleeding. Okay, so that time we check heart and small intestine plus the local area where the problem is, that is uterus. Uterus. Then we use the formula to reduce the bleeding. We have a formula, 4-point formula, that helps to reduce the bleeding. Okay, I used to take a lot of classes in person before COVID. So that time there was a lady, I did not believe that time that this method can be so much powerful. The lady came and she talked privately to me that she was having heavy menstruation since last 3 weeks. So I asked her again, are you sure you are saying 3 weeks? She said actually 4 weeks, but first week was spotting, and this is the 3 weeks I am having heavy menstruation. So I said, she said, do something for me. So I said, let's see how I can help you. So I applied the local uterus points which were painful. I applied 3 more points. You can write it down if you want. Endocrine, adrenal, spleen, and diaphragm. These are the 4 points: endocrine, adrenal, spleen, diaphragm. These 4 points help to reduce the bleeding anywhere in the body. So I applied these seeds and I said, now let me teach. And at the end of the day, let's see how it helps. We did this in around 10 o'clock in the morning. So in the lunch break, around 2 o'clock, she came to me, she said, my bleeding has stopped completely. So I said, are you sure really? So it was a positive answer, and sometimes this can work that fast. So we have to choose the point according to the thought process, and that is what we will be learning. Okay. So I think I take questions if there are any. Okay, you want me to repeat the points? 4 points that help to stop bleeding: endocrine, adrenal gland, diaphragm, and spleen. Endocrine, adrenal gland, diaphragm, spleen. Now, if you want, I send a photograph in the marking the points in the ear in the group also. Okay, they are very helpful. They can help a woman in trouble. Many times that happens. But these 4 points has to be applied to the local points where the trouble is. So इस केस में uterus, fallopian tubes, ये local area हो गया, local points हो गए, ठीक है? So कुछ सवाल है आपको तो पूछिए. Yes, I can unmute.
Sir, एक चीज है, अगर somebody is sleeping very late and they are waking up also late, तो ये sleep cycles को manage करने का कुछ होता है points?
Firstly, shut down the Netflix.
जी sir, okay.
Right.
Youngsters are doing these nowadays.
Right. Everyone is tempted to watch something before they go to sleep, right? So everyone, that happens to me also. That I'm not an expert. I'm a big fan of Bollywood movies, so it happens to me also. But that makes 2 things. When you sleep late, your heat increases. Okay. And when you get up late, your phlegm increases. So it's a double vicious cycle. Okay. Firstly, exercise is the factor that makes your body feel कि मुझे सोना ही है, I need to sleep. So good exercise is important so that अगर आपकी बॉडी थक नहीं जाती है तो आपको एनर्जी रहती है रात को. Number 1. Number two, what I suggest is apply a desi ghee on your ears. Just massage your ears with ghee, massage your umbilicus with ghee. That helps to balance, and balance makes you sleep. Okay, so these two things work. In the ear, there are two areas, sleep area and sleep point. Under the sleep point, in the antitragus, there is a sleep area. They work very well for the people who have low sleep or disturbed sleep patterns.
So the dizziness area?
Yes.
Or neurasthenia?
Dizziness ke aage, yes. The area neurasthenia.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes.
Regarding mental stress nowadays, right from the kids to the adults and old people, everyone is stressed out. And that is again like converting into hyper or depression.
Right.
So in that case, how you are going to help with this ear points?
First of all, there is a very good point. Single point also helps, called as Shenmen. It's in the triangular fossa. We will cover the anatomy tomorrow. So Shenmen works really well. And there are other set of points which we choose according to the patient's symptoms or dominant emotion. Like stress hai to matlab kya hai? You are angry on your office colleagues because you don't get chance. You are depressed because XYZ reasons, or you envy someone. People open up in the clinics, right? So they tell कि मुझे ना बहुत जलन होती है कि यार इतना मैं मेहनत कर रहा हूँ और दूसरे को चांस मिल रहा है, या हम दोनों सेम मेहनत करें, उसका नसीब अच्छा है. He has a good, I would say, past karmas that he get good. So whatever the dominant emotion, we try to convert or align that emotion to a particular element and particular organs in the chart given. Like if it is a sadness, it relates to the fire element, heart and small intestine areas. Right? If it is a fear, it relates to the kidney organ, kidney organ. So accordingly, in the Shenmen, we add up these points if they are painful, if they are active. So that's how we make a formula.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then beside only with the ear points, we can cover up, or medicine part also includes, and rest. Medicine part also is needed, or we can use like the patient itself can.
Right. Auriculotherapy I see as a complete microsystem where you can choose not to add up any other things and still get good results.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And sir, there is a patient. She believes that she has been imposed. There is some ghost has entered into her heart, and she's suffering very much. And she says that all her body is paining.
All body pain.
She tried. She's 30 years old, a lady. She's a BSc nurse, and she says that she has been attacked by a ghost, and that ghost is still in her body. And this ghost is making her pain all over the body, and the pain starts from heart region. She tried almost all systems, and approached me 2 weeks back. And I applied this.
Can you do one thing, because it is a very specific case? It is not appropriate platform to discuss. Our group is open. You write down the case well in detail in our WhatsApp group, and I'll definitely answer. If you want, I'll give you the points located also.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, namaskaram, sir.
Namaskar.
Sir, how can we understand the bedwetting? Is it in excess, or how can we diagnose therapy?
Mostly it is in excess, or it is, yes, it is in excess. Yang deficiency many times, or a chi deficiency, means the energy in the area to control is less, or the connection of the nerves to control is less. So it is in excess yang deficient mostly, or in excess and deficiency of actual energy or chi.
Okay.
So in ear acupressure, what we simply do is we apply the points on the local area, like the urinary bladder. Number one.
Yes.
Number two, if you go on the Google and search the nerve supply of the urinary bladder, you'll come to know it is from some lumbar area. Now we can search the points on the helix for the particular area of the spine. And if it is painful, we add up the point. So that makes actual organ is to be supplied with the energy. Secondly, the connection of the nerve, that is a yang supply, we try to help. And third is the brain area that actually gives the order.
Okay.
So we check for the brain areas and we apply the points in the brain areas on the anti-crimes. That is how we think.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So always think from the root. Always think from the symptom. Generally, what happens is why ear acupressure becomes simple is in acupressure, in medicine, in other things. What we have been taught is always think of the root. Don't think of the symptom, right?
Yes.
But here, I tend to go in the opposite direction till we get to the root. But we start with symptoms. That gives two advantages. One is patient is happy कि इसको relief तो मिलना शुरू हो गया. Yeah, I'm better because 1, 2, 3 points are better now. 3, 4, 5 is not better, but I'm happy that something is happening, right? And secondly, we get the direction कि हाँ इससे फायदा है ना. So we should think कि हाँ what is the energy involved and how can I address it. So it gives you fast results. It can help you to go to the root easily.
Sir, in this case, for example, maybe in other cases also, as you said, sir, either yin deficient or yang excess or chi deficient.
Yes.
So how can we treat about the chi part, sir?
See, just by applying acupressure, that helps. That is what I have seen. But if you want to deepen the treatment, we apply oil and hot fomentation on the local area that is below umbilicus. That gives you an acupressure effect also, and this gives you the energy in the area. So below umbilicus, we ask people to apply some kind of oil and then hot fomentation with a heating pad. In acupuncture, people do moxa on the CV4 and CV5 area, CV3 areas.
Yes, sir.
Right? Same thing.
सर मुझे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना है कि अभी आपने बताया था कि इन जो होता है स्ट्रक्चर वो फ्रंट ऑफ द ईयर होता है और जो बैक ऑफ द ईयर होता है वो फंक्शनल यांग होता है. तो जब हम सीट लगाते हैं तो क्या हमें दोनों साइड लगाना चाहिए ज्यादा इफेक्टिवनेस के लिए या फिर एक ही साइड लगेगा फ्रंट में?
जनरली मैं दोनों साइड प्रेफर करता हूँ, नॉट एवरी पॉइंट, बट जो मेन आप जैसे इसको सीखेंगे यू विल अंडरस्टैंड कि इफ आई हैव 7 पॉइंट्स अप्लाइड ऑन दैट ईयर, 2 points are main points. उसके बिना होगा नहीं. So these 2 points I tend to apply seeds on both sides, front and back. So it is better.
Dual magnet वगैरह भी लगा सकते हैं या only seed लगाना है?
Seeds I prefer because they are easy to apply and people tend to like it.
नहीं, but magnet लगाना चाहिए या नहीं लगाना चाहिए?
Magnet लगा सकते हैं. अगर आपको clear energetic understanding है, so definitely you can use the magnets for small number of, I would say, a day. एक दिन के बाद में उसको निकाल दीजिए. When I apply magnets in my clinic, मैं 20 minutes के लिए I apply the magnet, then ask the person to sit for 15-20 minutes. Ask if he is feeling fine. Many times people feel better, but if they feel कि I'm not feeling better, then I remove the magnet. But mostly people feel better with the magnets. Then I keep it for 24 hours. Generally after 24, maximum 42 hours, 48 hours, I ask them to remove it.
सर जैसे कोई एरिया ऐसा होता है जैसे अभी आपने हील पेन का बताया था, तो अब वहां पे अगर हील का पॉइंट एक्यूरेट हमें नहीं मिल रहा है, पेन सभी जगह हो रहा है 3, 4, 5 जगह,
नहीं होगा.
तो उसके लिए यस सर
आंसर इज ऐसा नहीं होता कि सभी जगह पेन मिलेगा. यू विल फाइंड आउट अ पेनफुल पिन पॉइंट पेन.
ओके. तो सर अगर जैसे 19-20 का है, अगर हमने मैग्नेट लगाया तो आजू बाजू की जगह कवर कर लेगा या फिर सीट से भी हो जाएगा वो काम?
सॉरी,
जैसे सर थोड़ा सा फर्क है, मान लो लोकेशन में हमारी 19-20 का फर्क हो रहा है लोकेशन में, तो अगर हमने मैग्नेट लगाए तो मोस्टली जैसे टीसीएम में होता है बियोल मैग्नेट लगाते हैं तो बोलते हैं अगर थोड़ा सा अगर हल्का फुल्का है भी तो मैग्नेट कवर कर लेगा, बट इसमें होता है क्या ऐसा?
हाँ हो सकता है हाँ yes answer is yes.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
नमस्ते सर.
नमस्ते.
नेहा हियर. सर ब्लैडर कंट्रोल में साउंड थेरेपी इफेक्टिव है? ब्लैडर कंट्रोल फॉर
हाँ yes.
और फैट लिवर?
Yes है.
Okay. Okay. In both things. And for acidity and all?
हाँ, of course. See, I'll give you an overview of the sound therapy after the questions are finished.
Okay. Along with points?
Along with points, it is always better.
Okay.
One
Fine.
can use sound therapy or acupressure alone, but
Okay.
combination tends to merge the energies better, I think.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
So excess yawning is a vata problem.
Multiple things.
So like isme how can we help?
Ask for other symptoms. It is not a single symptom, right? So we always think of a set of symptoms. Then we come to a direction.
Okay, sir.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Bone TB, the legs are not functioning. She has been bedridden for 2 years. The bones are damaged and no operation was done. Is there
if you are discussing the case, post the case in the group, because many things are required. So as detailed as possible, post your case and the symptoms in the group. I will definitely answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
सर
Okay,
जहाँ
so-
पे इयरिंग पहनते हैं फीमेल्स, अगर एक लोब में अगर वो नीचे आ रहा है तो डज इट इंडिकेट एनीथिंग?
Sorry.
जैसे where we wear the earring, so वो जो होल रहता है ईयर पे, वो लोब में एक लोब में वो नीचे आ रहा है और एक लोब में ठीक है, तो what does that indicate?
That will indicate something. I'm not very sure what to answer, but if your one ear is getting longer than the other, means anyone's, that might indicate something, because ear shows your basic body energetics. Okay, but I'm not sure what it will indicate. We'll have to associate with them.
Not the whole ear, sir. जहाँ पे earring पहना है,
Only the
just
lobe.
one ear hole.
It will
Yes.
indicate something, but not sure what.
Okay.
Okay. So now I would like to go to sound harmony.
Hello, sir.
Yes, बोलिए.
हाँ, मेरा एक पेशेंट है, उनको ना फ्रीक्वेंटली स्टोन प्रॉब्लम होता था, तो वो बार-बार लेजर कराते थे.
इस डिटेल में लिखिए और ग्रुप में डालिए, because right now I will not be discussing the patients.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir, hyperactivity will be yang axis.
Yes, correct.
Somebody is very angry,
Yes.
lot of anger, lot of shouting, lot of crying. These are all yang axis.
Correct.
इसके लिए फिर हम कौन से वो चेक करते हैं सर? With organs we can.
Generally, we use the sedating points like Shenman, sleep, occiput. These points help to reduce the excess emotions.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
So now I will. Now I'll stop the questions. Well, I want to show a method that can be used with ear acupressure for better results. That is sound healing. This is my own concept, and we have been using it for more than 1 year in the public platform. And I have been using this for last 5 years in my personal practice. And we use it as a sound therapy. We use it as a magnetic therapy. We use it as a structured water. Okay. So with this TCM Auriculotherapy class, I am offering its membership, silver membership, where you can relate a particular organ and its wellness sound, like organ of liver and the wellness sound for the liver. So if someone is having the liver issues, you can use the liver combination points in the ear, and you can use the sound for the liver. And that helps the liver to get into wellness range faster. Similarly, we have sound healings for other organs also. we have sound healings for many body tissue and many body structures. Okay, let me show you once. We'll be offering a 3-month silver membership complimentary with this class. Those who are willing to join the class, they can contact. We have a window of around 24 hours. So let me show you the sound healing system. 1 minute. I need to share my screen. Okay, everyone can see the screen? Right. Okay, so this is the soundharmony.in website where we have 3 methods of healings. One is through the sound. What we do is we use the healings on the website through your smartphone and or the speaker as shown in the picture, or we charge the water with the help of sounds, or we use the magnetic fields to heal ourselves. Okay, simplest way to start is use your smartphone or any small good speaker and play the sounds through it. This is how we charge the water. We keep the speaker over the glass of water and we play the healing to the water. And the water absorbs the properties of the healing and you drink it later. This is a very innovative concept. We have a copyright in India and this belongs to our basic Indian roots of energetics. We see that nada healing or sound is a primordial structure. We believe in Indian sciences that with the universe started from the sound of Om, Omkara. So similarly, every body tissue has its own wellness sounds. जैसे कि हम कान में देखते हैं, हाथ में देखते हैं, सूजों का acupressure में देखते हैं, ear acupressure में देखते हैं, that every body tissue has some corresponding point in the hand acupressure. Every body structure or tissue has a corresponding point in the ear acupressure. Similarly, every body tissue has a set of wellness sounds, and that we have multiple angles of healings through a sound and PEMF therapy or a magnetic therapy and ready-made healings that you can use for yourself, that if you are a healer, you will be, when you upgrade a membership, able to use for others also. So here, the healings are given according to the memberships and according to body systems. Soon we are changing the structure of the website. So in next month, you will see a complete new version of the website. But here, what you can do is, you can find out the healings according to body systems. Like if you see a digestive system, if you click on the digestive, you will see there are healings related to the digestive organs. So for example, healing for the small intestine, healing for the liver, healing for the gallbladder, healing for large intestine, healing for stomach, healing for pancreas. And there are also different methods of sound healing. One is Saima sound. Saima sound is a wellness sound for the particular tissue. Like if I say stomach Saima sound, that is wellness sound for the stomach. So what you do is, generally, if you want to help your stomach with some issues, whatever may be the issue, you go to the healing, you select style as sound or water. You select as sound and then you click on the play button. This will play the healing as a kind of buzzing sound. आपके स्मार्टफोन से या फिर स्पीकर आप कनेक्ट करेंगे तो आपके स्पीकर से buzzing sounds आएंगे, going type. They are the specific sounds targeting the specific area. In this case, stomach. You can use these healings for every body tissue. There are many healings available and they will be added in near future. So what I do is I use these healings along with the पर्टिकुलर एक्यूप्रेशर एक्यूपंक्चर फॉर्मुलेशंस। तो अगर किसी पेशेंट को मैं हाइपर एसिडिटी के लिए हीलिंग दे रहा हूं, तो आई कैन टारगेट द स्टमक. So in the stomach we have stomach cyma sound. There are some other healings also for the stomach. So there is a sound healing according to a TCM condition, stomach heat. I am exploring the possibility of creating different sounds for the different TCM conditions. This is very effective. People have good results with it. Okay. So if you see, there are people who have used them and they have given some ratings, they have given some explanations. So according to the symptoms or according to the healings, you may find some feedbacks also. You can give your feedback also here. So these healings come under a monthly memberships. So currently we have pre, bronze, silver, gold, platinum. So I'm offering 3 months of silver membership that gives you all the healings right from free till silver. And you can use them for yourself to try the healings. And if you like it, and if you're a healer, you can use them commercially once you get approval to share the healings to your clients or patients. So we have different healings for different body tissues, and they can be combined very well with any form of acupressure. Okay. So this goes very well with acupressure forms, specifically auriculotherapy. I like that, and I use that very often. I think in our group there are people who have been using the sound healings. So if anyone wants to talk about your experience with the sound healings, I would be very happy so that other people get some basic ideas. Okay, so with next week we'll be starting the points and explanations of the points, its location, its functions, and the class will be paid. That class, I'm giving a complimentary membership, 3 months membership of this Sound Harmony Silver membership, so that you can explore the wellness sounds for yourself and others. आपको इस मुझे रिक्वेस्ट है हिंदी में बात करें, सॉरी. तो आप अगर ये क्लास ज्वाइन करना चाहेंगे, जो नेक्स्ट वीक से पेड क्लास रहेगा जिसमें हम ईयर एक्यूप्रेशर डिटेल्स में सीखेंगे, तो मैं इस साउंड हीलिंग की 3 मंथ्स का मेंबरशिप आपको ऑफर कर रहा हूँ, सिल्वर मेंबरशिप, जिसमें आप वेलनेस साउंड पाएंगे बॉडी टिश्यूज के लिए. वो आप आपके लिए, आपके फैमिली के लिए यूज कर पाएंगे. So if anyone wants to ask about it, you are welcome to ask.
सर एक प्रश्न विचारायचा होता. हॅलो सर, नमस्कार सर. सर मी बोलते सर. सर मला एक विचारायचं होतं, जे आपलं साऊंड हार्मोनी आहे त्याच्यामध्ये जे दाढ असते आपली पाठीमागचे दात मोठे, तर ते जर किडलेले असतील त्याच्यामध्ये ते रिकवर होऊ शकतात की रिव्हर्स होऊ शकतात का?
ठीक आहे, मी हिंदी किंवा इंग्रजीमध्ये बोलतो कारण बरेच लोक आहेत ते
ओके ओके चालेल चालेल.
क्वेश्चन इज, दांत अगर दांतों में सड़न है तो क्या हम उसको हेल्प कर सकते हैं? आंसर इज पेन, इन्फ्लेमेशन, इन्फेक्शन कैन बी रिड्यूस्ड. पेन कम कर सकते हैं, इन्फ्लेमेशन कम कर सकते हैं, इन्फ्लेमेशन कम कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ ईयर एक्यूप्रेशर एज वेल एज विद द हेल्प ऑफ साउंड हीलिंग्स. ये बहुत बार देखा गया है. डेंटल केरीज, मतलब जहां पे वो दांत सड़ के वहां पे गड्ढा बन गया है, वो रिकवर करना अभी तक मैंने नहीं किया.
हेलो सर.
हेलो
सर, आई शेयर माय एक्सपीरियंस. रिसेंटली अभी जब सीएई के प्रोग्राम चल रहे थे तब मुझे दांत में बहुत दर्द था. मेरा दांत निकाला था और मुझे बहुत सीवियर दर्द, पेन हो रहा था. सर वाज आल्सो देयर एंड उन्होंने साउंड हीलिंग वहां पर मुझे दे दी 24 आवर्स लेने के लिए बताया था एंड उससे मुझे बहुत फर्क पड़ा था। साउंड हीलिंग लेने के बाद मैंने 2 दिन वो हीलिंग लिया था एंड मेरे दांत का दर्द, अभी दांत का ही सब्जेक्ट निकला था तो तुरंत मैंने बात कंटिन्यू की, तो और एक्सपीरियंस भी मेरा शेयर किया कि उसमें मुझे बहुत फायदा मिला था। अलॉन्ग विथ प्रेशर पॉइंट्स मैंने किया था, सर ने हीलिंग साउंड हीलिंग दी थी, मैंने प्रेशर पॉइंट्स लगाए थे, तो दोनों से बहुत अच्छे से मुझे रिजल्ट मिल गया। थैंक यू सो मच सर। एंड सर के पास से ही मैंने ऑरिकुलर ही सीखा है, तो मुझे उससे भी फायदा हो गया है। थैंक यू सो मच सर।
थैंक यू सो मच।
गुड इवनिंग डॉक्टर केदार।
गुड इवनिंग।
बहुत इस साउंड वाला आपसे मैंने गोल्ड वाला भी लिया हुआ है और फ्री वाले में भी किया है। नी पेन में बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट मिला मुझे, और हस्बैंड को मैंने लीवर के लिए किया था, तो लीवर के लिए भी बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट मिला। एंड बेटी को मैंने पेन के लिए किया था ऑस्ट्रेलिया में।
ओके,
सो
आपने
वेरी नाइस।
भेजा था ये?
साथ साथ में मैंने ऑरिकुलर तो किया ही था, ऑरिकुलर के पॉइंट्स तो लगाए थे, और मैं बैकनेट के साथ में करती हूँ ऑरिकुलर को। तो जो आपने बताया कि बैक में भी, तो दोनों साइड में ऑरिकुलर में मैग्नेट लगा करके सेडेशन के साथ में। सो थैंक यू सो मच। थैंक यू।
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's so good to know. So the point is, combination of different energy sciences work well. जरूरी नहीं कि आप यही करें, but if you are combining one method with other, that helps a lot. That is my experience. So if you are interested, definitely I would recommend कि आप इसको सीखो, इसके साथ में sound healing try करो, and this is, mark my words, these healings, subtle healings, sound, magnetic fields, lights, colors, they are the future of the world. They are the future of the medicine, and slowly we are converting our healing practices into these. अभी का 4 दिन पहले का न्यूज है कि there is an FDA approved device that uses sound rays or targeted sounds to destroy the tumor. So we are moving towards a new age of subtle healings, and this is a start. So
हेलो सर।
yes, बोलिए।
हाँ, जैसे इन्होंने बोला कि 24 आवर्स से साउंड हीलिंग, तो साउंड हीलिंग का परफेक्ट टाइम पीरियड होगा कि 15 मिनट्स और 20 मिनट्स पेशेंट को हमने अपने क्लिनिक में ही किया, तो वो कैसे है?
नहीं, आपको मैं बताता हूँ, हर हीलिंग का ना एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम आपको पहले ही पता चलता है। जैसे कि आप समझो, फॉर एग्जांपल लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन वेलनेस, ये साउंड है ना, आपको व्हेन यू गो टू दैट साउंड यू विल सी इट इज 11 मिनट्स। ये 11 मिनट्स का है, लेकिन दूसरा कोई होगा वो शायद 30 मिनट्स तक होगा। कुछ साउंड्स ऐसे हैं वो 1 घंटे भी चलेंगे। सो एवरी हीलिंग विल हैव इट्स ओन टाइम फ्रेम, वो आपको पहले पता चलेगी।
तो वो हमें वो पेशेंट को उतना टाइम पीरियड अपने क्लिनिक में बिठाना होगा।
Right now, with this membership, what I'm giving you, you can access it to your mobile only. आपके स्मार्टफोन में ही वो ऐप चलेगा, या फिर आपका जो आईडी पासवर्ड होगा जो वो जिस स्मार्टफोन में डालेंगे वहां पे चलेगा। There is a method in higher membership where you can send the healings to unlimited number of people anywhere in the world. They just have to sign up to the website. उनका वेबसाइट में अकाउंट होना चाहिए। So in this silver membership, you can use it for yourself, your office, your family on one login ID.
नहीं तो फिर हमें अलग से पेशेंट को हमें जैसे हील करना है, एज प्रोफेशनल हम ले रहे हैं, तो वो कैसे हम लोग पेशेंट को कैसे डेली उनको क्लिनिक में मंगाना है और वहां पे
नहीं, जरूरत नहीं है। That's what I'm saying कि इसके जो हीलर मेंबरशिप है वहां पे आप आपके पेशेंट्स को ये हीलिंग उनके स्मार्टफोन में सेंड कर सकते हैं।
अच्छा,
वो अपने घर पे ये साउंड हीलिंग ले सकते हैं,
तो ये
हो इंडिया में हो बाहर हो कहीं भी।
तो वो कितने टाइम पीरियड तक उन्हें वो हीलिंग लेनी होगी, साउंड हीलिंग? जैसे इनो मैडम ने बोला कि नी पेन में भाई काफी रिलीफ मिला है, तो हाउ मेनी डेज कैन?
कोई भी हीलिंग है, मैं कहता हूँ कम से कम हम उसको 10 दिन ट्राई करते हैं, 10 डेज एवरी डे एटलीस्ट वंस और ट्वाइस। तो 10 दिन मिनिमम टाइम फ्रेम है।
10 दिन मतलब दिन में 2 बार 10 दिन, तो 20 टाइम हो गया वो।
यस।
ओके। एंड दूसरा है मेरा सवाल कि मेरा एक पेशेंट है जिन्होंने जिनको किडनी स्टोन्स था काफी सालों पहले, तो वो बार बार उन्हें होता था, तो वो बार बार लेजर करा लेते थे। तो अभी क्या इशू हो गया है कि उनका प्रोटीन भी लीक हो रहा है और केराटिन भी बढ़ रहे हैं, तो उनको क्या वाटर एलिमेंट्स पे एरोकुलोथेरेपी करके क्या वो ठीक हो सकता है?
कुछ स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट्स उसमें यूज करने पड़ेंगे। जैसे मैंने कहा स्पेसिफाइड केस है, तो वो आप ग्रुप में शेयर करिए, वी विल डिस्कस इट।
अच्छा, तो वाटर एलिमेंट पे हम लोग काम कर सकते हैं उस पे?
हाँ, डेफिनेटली वी कैन हेल्प। यस।
ओके।
So whether it bring a complete cure
with what?
With sound therapy.
See, sound therapy works to balance the energies. Complete cure or not depends on the person and the case.
Okay.
Just like see, it's a method. It's a method just like acupressure or allopathic medicine or homeopathic medicine or Ayurvedic medicine. It's a method to balance the energies. Whether they balance completely, whether they balance fully for long time or short time depends on the case and person.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Whether we have used this remedy system to cure in India, ancient time, or
sorry,
whether in India this system has been used earlier.
See, sound healing has been used, but mostly they use the singing sound bowls. Okay, this method is new. In India, I don't think anyone is using right now.
Okay, sir.
Yes, on this we have around 200 to 300 people using the healings daily right now. I'm not a marketing person, so it is just by word of mouth or whenever I teach on these platforms.
Yeah, I
know,
sir.
They are getting good results, but I don't do call claims. Everything is energy, so if you make the connection and if you make the balance, you get results. If you don't make the connection, if there is no balance, energy does not flow from one side to another.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
हेलो सर। हेलो, इसमें क्या हेडफोन्स लगा के वो साउंड को?
See, the sound healings work at very low sounds. Once we play the sound, we minimize it to 20%, barely audible. मतलब आपने साउंड चलाया फोन पे, उसको उसकी वॉल्यूम कम करे up till it is like 20-30% audible, और फिर वो फोन आपके पास में रख दे. Otherwise, one minute. What we do is we use a speaker, small speaker, and we keep the speaker next to our body or on the affected area. मतलब अगर शोल्डर का साउंड है, शोल्डर पेन के लिए साउंड है, तो शोल्डर पे रख सकते हैं. अगर शोल्डर पे रखना पॉसिबल नहीं है, तो हम ये अम्बिलिकस पे रखते हैं, और ये भी पॉसिबल नहीं है तो पॉकेट में रख देते हैं. एंड वी प्ले इट एट अ वेरी लो वॉल्यूम सो दैट इट डजंट बॉदर यू. आप काम करते समय भी इसको कर सकते हैं. एज सिंपल एज दैट.
हेडफोन्स लगा के सुनने का जरूरत नहीं है?
बिल्कुल नहीं. ये म्यूजिक नहीं है, इसलिए वो कानों के लिए नहीं है आपके. दैट वाज टू योर चक्रा बॉडी.
अच्छा, और दूसरा सवाल ये कि आपने जैसे बोला कि एरोकुलोथेरेपी में जो सीड्स हैं जो हमें बाय करनी है, और उसकी जगह पे हम लोग जैसे कल बोला था कि सेडेट और टोन करने के लिए वो सीड्स भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. स्टार मैग्नेट्स, हाँ, वो तो कल आपने बताया था वो कर सकते हैं थोड़े टाइम के लिए, लेकिन
जस्ट गिव मी अ मोमेंट. Sorry, yes. So tone and sedate we can do in the ear with the help of dual magnets, but energy should be very clear. आपको पता होना चाहिए कि exactly आपको tone करना है या नहीं करना.
हाँ, तो स्टार मैग्नेट्स भी क्या लगा सकते हैं
मैंने
हम
कभी
लोग?
ट्राई नहीं किया स्टार मैग्नेट्स क्योंकि वो
ओके,
पेनफुल रहेंगे.
मतलब थोड़े टाइम के लिए भाई 10 to 15 मिनट्स उनको पॉइंट्स को स्टिमुलेट करके जिमी से. हेलो,
हाँ,
पॉइंट को स्टिमुलेट करके जिमी से फिर उस पे स्टार मैग्नेट्स लगा दिया और 10 to 15 मिनट्स पेशेंट को अपने क्लिनिक में ही रखा कि आप ब्रीथिंग एक्सरसाइज करो या दूसरा कुछ बिठा दिया, तो वो ट्राई कर सकते हैं.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, बिल्कुल कर सकते.
ओके ओके, थैंक यू सर.
Okay, so I think we are good for today, right?
Sir,
So
the
auricular
sound,
therapy.
1 minute, 1% at a time.
Okay. Sir, auricular therapy and all this silver membership, can we know how much it costs?
Auriculotherapy class is 4,999.
Okay.
You'll get recordings, you'll get PDFs, and you'll get 3 months of silver membership, around worth of 3,000 rupees.
Mm-hmm. And so this sound therapy?
It is complimentary with it for 3 months.
Okay. Total 5,000. Yeah.
Yes,
Got it.
yes.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Sir, the sound thing, how to follow the link and that uska.
I will guide that. I will guide that during the class. If you're interested, na, I will be guiding how to use it. We'll have a separate session to understand this concept, understand the science also. We'll have 2 extra sessions for that.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure.
Wonderful class. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me, sir. You will send that link for that, right, in group, for registering or how to join in
Yes,
the
I
auricular
will send
therapy.
that. I will send that.
Okay. Okay. If not possible by any chance just now, are there any we can approach to your website also?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
हेलो सर, वन
Yes.
मोर क्वेश्चन प्लीज.
Yes.
क्या जैसे आप ऑनलाइन पूरा ये करा रहे हैं, नेक्स्ट वीक भी हम लोग ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, तो इसमें क्या अगर हम लोग आपके एक प्रैक्टिकल आपके क्लिनिक में ले सकते हैं?
Yeah, I practice in Pune. You are welcome, definitely.
Okay, thank you
Can we
so
know?
much, sir.
Can we know the address, sir? Or it's on website? Yeah.
मैं भेज दूंगा. I practice in Deccan Gymkhana Prabhat Road area.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. Please send, sir. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I would like to join the course. And
yes.
Would you please
I can send the details in the group.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can join.
Really, you are making wonders, sir. In Palakkad, Kerala, you increased the height of a person who is 85-year-old. And he came with his grandson to increase his height in order to join the army. I still remember that incident when I attended your class at Palakkad.
Right.
And he brought the child. At the same time, he wanted to increase his height also. One Sulaiman, and his height increased by 5.5 centimeters, and his grandchild his height 3 centimeters, and he joined the army. And I sometimes meet him and talk about you, and he always remember you with a great thankful. And we are really wonder about that type of treatment. That is the auriculotherapy.
Right, definitely. And now I use sound healing along with that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we will end for today, and we'll see you tomorrow again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.